Hi, this is Dave Alslager, and this is the premiere video on the SecWorks YouTube channel called Security and the Browser. The web browser is a favorite target for cybercriminals because, let's face it, everybody uses one. Zero-day exploits are constantly being developed that expose vulnerabilities found in all browsers. Cybercrime is big business, from devastating nefarious actions such as fraud, identity theft, and hacked accounts, to annoyances designed to wreak havoc like freezing and slowness, corrupt or deleted files, annoying ads and pop-ups. This is just a small sample of various threats that can originate from browser exploits and malware. Cybercrime is very enticing because of the ability for a skilled attacker to hide and avoid prosecution. There is no better way to target a mass amount of people, all while using the keyboard and code as the weapons of choice. Financial gain is also a big incentive. Research the Zeus botnet and I'm sure that you will see that most malware is all about money. As long as the internet exists, cybercrime will as well. Therefore, increased user awareness is a necessity to deal with the dangers going forward, and thus is the main goal behind security in the browser. Clear your mind of common misconceptions like, my antivirus will save me, or I'm safe because I don't surf those kind of sites. Even reputable websites have and will continue to be exploited. You don't have to purposely click or download something in order to get malware. The bottom line is, if you're online, you're at risk. Getting familiar with terms such as phishing, clickjacking, and drive-by downloads will only serve to empower your browsing experience. Your choice of browser is personal preference, keeping in mind that they are all equally at risk because they serve as an execution environment for JavaScript, Flash, and other web technologies. My personal recommendation varies depending on the environment. I would stick with Internet Explorer in the enterprise for its ability to be managed by Microsoft Group Policy and for development and compatibility reasons. For the hardcore power user, I recommend Firefox based on its extensive selection of security-based add-ons. Google's Chrome also features some great extensions, however it is missing one deemed indispensable by many security pros called NoScript, which I will touch on shortly. Here is a screencast with a few browser security tips. You will notice that I am using Firefox as it is my browser of choice. No matter which browser you prefer, I strongly recommend running the latest and greatest version, as well as keeping it up to date with any security hotfixes, making sure you are as current as possible. Don't forget to review your browser add-ons and extensions. Research their reputation and functionality, and only install them if you are actually going to use them. A great way to check the browser is by using a free web-based browser and plugin scan tool called Qualys Browser Check. If you visit the website, click Scan Now, it will come back with a report telling you a summary, if there are any security issues that need to be addressed, and a quick review of your browser and all its plugins. As you see, mine are all up to date, which is a good thing. I highly recommend to bookmark and use this site frequently. The next thing I'd like to discuss are Java controls. If we go to Control Panel and launch the Java applet, go to the Security tab, you will see an option, Enable Java Content in the Browser. The US CERT, amongst other top security organizations, recommend disabling Java in web browsers based on the many critical vulnerabilities found. You can do it through this applet. This checkbox gives you the power to turn it on or off as required. Now let's cover some of the great Firefox security add-ons that I mentioned earlier. In Firefox, your add-ons can be accessed under the Tools menu. This page gives you complete control over your extensions. Let's primarily focus on NoScript, the ultimate defensive weapon for interactive control of the many forms of scripting and active content found on web pages. It also has additional built-in features designed to combat some of the more popular web-based attacks found today, such as cross-site scripting, clickjacking, and more. For further understanding, I recommend reading the OWASP Top 10 that describe these in great detail. For this demonstration, we will focus on the heart of NoScript, which is the preemptive content blocking approach, giving the user the power to only enable content from trusted domains of choice. Let's take YouTube, for example. You have here youtube.com, but you also have reference to an additional domain embedded on the site. I know from prior testing that both domains are required in order for me to view the videos. If I do not allow both, not all content will be available. Let me give you another scenario that exemplifies riskier surfing habits and how NoScript can be a huge asset. Let's say I'm scouring the internet doing some research and looking at blog sites that I normally don't go to on a consistent basis. Because of the nature of blog sites, there is a higher potential for them to be compromised. But with NoScript, you can benefit from having all content blocked where you can easily see what is trying to run, and in this case, I don't have to enable any of the third-party content because I can still view the article without clicking any additional allow actions. It puts choice and accountability in my hands, along with increased awareness of exactly what is trying to run on a particular site. I can choose to permanently or temporarily allow sites and content, given my choice of preference, providing the ultimate client-side control over the content. Setting up your whitelist can initially be a pain, but over time, your regularly visited sites will be added, while still taking advantage of the default deny policy that makes the most sense from a security standpoint, especially if you want the ultimate protection from security holds and zero-day attacks. Here are some of the other great security-based add-ons available for Firefox. First, you have your cookie managers. I use two, Cookie Controller and Better Privacy. Better Privacy provides protection against LSOs or flash cookies. Cookie Controller is the ultimate in flexibility for managing your cookie permissions and exceptions. Ghostery is a highly cited privacy add-on to see who's web tracking and profiling your web browsing history. HTTPS everywhere will automatically force your browser to use an encrypted connection whenever possible. VTZilla is a free security scanner linked to VirusTotal with the ability to scan suspicious files, links, and URLs. What's great is that all of these are free and available to start using immediately. Why wait? Download and take control of your browser security, and may your surfing experience turn out to be a pleasant one.